Donald Trump had mentioned something very interesting a month ago, which he later reiterated in his speech at the convention. He mentioned a law that Lyndon Johnson put into the tax code. For you folks at home, you can look this up on the internet. It's called the Johnson Amendment. This amendment prohibits tax-exempt organizations from endorsing or opposing political candidates, which in effect prevents priests from taking a public stance on social issues like the right to life and gay marriage. Trump says he's going to work hard to get rid of this law. Is he just giving the Christian crowd lip service, or do you think he really intends to pursue this?
I don't know. I mean, if he does it, he will have magically created a support base for himself. But is that support base today important enough? I don't know.
Well, let's say he did intend to push it through, and would that be a game changer for the Christians?
Well, it would be for Protestant Christians, because they'd be free to say whatever they wanted. For Catholics, it's a little bit more difficult, because as Archbishop Chaput of Philadelphia has pointed out, we basically mortgaged ourselves with JFK's Houston speech to the Ministerial Association.
To the what?
The Houston Ministerial Association. Basically what happened was that JFK, when he was running for president, got up before a bunch of Protestant ministers in Houston and declared that he would never allow his religion to affect his behavior in public life. Some say he wouldn't let it affect him in private life either, for fear there might be a carryover. But, in any case, politicians have cited that ever since, Catholic
Right.
politicians have cited that ever since as the reason why they don't let their religion affect them in public office. Now, Archbishop Chaput, 50 years to the day, issued a brilliant paper on the thing, in which he pointed out how that horrible thing of JFK's has destroyed us politically. And while Archbishop Chaput and a number of other people catch on to that, the word hasn't gotten to the Catholic political class. And so, and it hasn't gotten, I'm sorry to say, to a lot of clerics, because I've asked them, some of them, about this sort of thing, and they'll say, well, it's really not our place. So, if the legal impediment is lifted, it will still take a while to take the self-imposed censorship away. And that's partly a generational thing. The fact that JFK authored it, I mean, it's very difficult for younger Catholics to understand how, to a certain generation, JFK is still a semi-saint. The old saying, you had to have been there?
So you're saying, I mean, obviously JFK's, that statement is going to impact Catholic politicians, but it's interesting that you're connecting it to the clergy as well.
Yeah, because a number of clerics would say, well, we Catholics shouldn't try to impose our views on others. Well, of course, that's also caught up with the fact that often our own doctrines aren't taught by some of our clergy. So, you can't expect too much out of people who can't do what they can't do. But seriously, it will take time for the Catholic community to overcome its self-censorship, even if there is no longer a legal impediment to doing so.